Alright guys, good afternoon. Now in this video, I'm going to attempt to do an experimental recipe with the perch that I caught on the last couple of ice fishing trips. One up to Echo Reservoir and the other one up to Rockport Reservoir. Now the reason why I say experimental is I've cooked this recipe before using striper fillets and also tilapia, which is a lean white fish. So I figured, perch kind of fall into that same category. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to try to cook up some baked Parmesan perch fillets. So stay tuned, my friends, and let's see how this turns out. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get started. So here are the perch fillets from those several nice perch that I kept while fishing Echo in Rockport. And as you can see, some pretty nice thick perch fillets, and these should hopefully work out great. So let's go ahead and get started with the first step of this recipe, and let's see how it turns out. So the recipe calls for a 1/4 cup of butter. However, honestly, we are just going to eye this recipe, considering the perch fillets that I'm using are not the same 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch thick fillets that you would get out of a striper or tilapia. So I have my oven preheated to 350 degrees. So the next step is, let's go ahead and get this in the oven, and let's melt this butter. Shouldn't take too long. Alright, that butter should be melted. Shouldn't take too long. There's our nice melted butter. The next step is we want to go ahead and give these nice perch fillets a nice buttery bath. So now the fillets are in our butter bath. We're going to put some pepper. And you can use salt if you like. I'm not going to put salt because I think it'll be salty enough. And then I'm really going to pay attention to the how long we cook these, because once again they're thin. So we're going to start out back in the oven for about 5 minutes, and then we'll check it and see how they're doing, and then we'll move on to the next step. Alright, so our perch fillets have cooked for 5 minutes. Now they're not quite done yet because there's actually one more step we want to do before we put them back in the oven for the remainder of the cooking time. Now the next step, we are going to add a teaspoon of white cooking wine, and we are just going to drizzle that over the fillets just randomly. Okay, and then we're also going to add a teaspoon of lemon juice as well. And I'm going to sprinkle that over the fillets as well. Alright, so now before we put them back in the oven, we are going to just sprinkle a little bit of Parmesan cheese on top of these fillets. Put as much as you like. There we go. Alright, let's get these back in the oven to cook for, I'll probably do 3 minutes and see where they're at, and then adjust it from there. Looking really good. Now for the final touch, a little bit of paprika. Alright, so let's see how we did. We want this fish just to kind of flake away. Look at that nice coat of Parmesan cheese on there and that fish flaking away. Looks awesome. Let's try it out. See how we did. So here we go. Oh, look at that. Let's give it a try. There's really no difference. This is actually amazing. Alright guys, so the baked Parmesan perch fillets turned out awesome. Now for more information on this recipe, I'll post it all below this video. Hey my friends, thank you so much for watching once again. Thank you so much for your ongoing support. Have a great day, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.